The natural world is full of wonders, but some of its greatest secrets remain unsolved mysteries. From immortal creatures to puzzling behaviors, today we'll take you on a deep dive into the top 7 animal mysteries that scientists are still trying to solve. Buckle up, this is going to be a journey you won't forget. Imagine if aging weren't a certainty. For the Turritopsis dohrnii, often dubbed the immortal jellyfish, this is more than a fantasy, it's a biological reality. This incredible creature has a unique ability. When threatened by injury, starvation, or environmental stress, it undergoes a process called transdifferentiation. Essentially, it reverts its cells to an earlier state, transforming back into a polyp, its juvenile form. This cycle can theoretically continue indefinitely, making it one of the few organisms capable of escaping death by natural causes. Scientists have studied its genome in hopes of understanding the mechanics behind this process, which involves the reprogramming of its cells. Could this hold the key to reversing human aging? Some researchers believe it might. However, replicating such a process in humans is far more complex than it sounds. But here's the challenge: despite extensive research, we still don't fully understand the molecular mechanisms that allow this transformation to happen. How does the jellyfish avoid the cellular damage and mutations that accumulate with age in other organisms? Could it be a unique protein or a genetic switch we've yet to identify? These questions remain unanswered. The implications of this mystery are staggering. If we unlock the jellyfish's secrets, we could revolutionize medicine and extend lifespans. But as with many things in nature, this knowledge may come with unintended consequences. Few animals evoke as much awe and mystery as the elephant. Among the many legends surrounding these gentle giants, the tale of the elephant graveyard stands out. According to folklore, elephants instinctively travel to secret locations to die, creating vast fields of bones hidden from human eyes. While it sounds like a story out of myth, there are tantalizing clues that suggest there might be some truth to it. Elephants are known for their deep social bonds and remarkable memories. They also show behaviors that suggest an awareness of death. For instance, they've been observed mourning their dead, even revisiting the bones of deceased relatives. But is there a biological or ecological reason behind the graveyard myth? Some scientists speculate that elephants seek out soft, marshy lands when they sense the end is near, perhaps to ease their weakened bodies. However, no graveyard matching the myth's description has ever been discovered. Researchers have scoured savannas and forests, using drones, satellite imagery, and even accounts from local communities. Despite this, the mystery persists. Could it be that these graveyards are hidden in the most remote and inaccessible parts of Africa? Or is this simply a case of human imagination filling in the blanks of animal behavior? The truth may be more mundane, or it could reveal an aspect of elephant life that challenges our understanding of these majestic creatures. Either way, the myth of the elephant graveyard continues to inspire wonder and curiosity. Often called the unicorns of the sea, narwhals are one of the most mysterious marine mammals. Their long, spiraled tusk, and extended canine tooth, can grow up to 10 feet in length, but its purpose remains a puzzle. Is it a weapon, a sensory organ, or a tool for social dominance? Despite decades of research, we're still piecing together the story of this Arctic enigma. In recent years, researchers have captured footage of narwhals using their tusks to stun fish, suggesting a practical hunting application. However, studies of the tusk structure reveal millions of nerve endings, indicating it might also be a highly sensitive sensory organ. Could it detect changes in water temperature, salinity, or pressure? If so, why do only males possess this feature? Another theory proposes that the tusk is a display of dominance or a way to attract mates, similar to a peacock's tail. This idea is supported by the fact that males often engage in tusking, a behavior where they rub their tusks together. But the absence of tusks in females raises questions about its evolutionary significance. As climate change alters the Arctic landscape, narwhals face increasing threats. Understanding their mysterious tusks isn't just an academic curiosity, it could be vital to their conservation. But for now, the narwhal's secrets remain locked beneath the ice. Every fall, millions of monarch butterflies embark on one of the most extraordinary migrations in the natural world. Traveling over 3,000 miles, these delicate creatures make their way from Canada and the United States to specific regions in Mexico. Yet, in recent decades, something unsettling has happened: entire populations of monarchs have vanished. The mystery of their disappearance is one of the most pressing issues in conservation biology today. Monarchs rely on milkweed for survival, as it's the only plant on which they lay their eggs. However, habitat destruction due to urban expansion, farming practices, and pesticide use has decimated milkweed populations across North America. While this loss is a major concern, it doesn't entirely explain the dramatic decline in monarch numbers. Researchers are looking into other factors, including climate change, which may be disrupting their migration patterns and overwintering sites. In Mexico, monarchs hibernate in massive colonies in oyamel fir forests, where the microclimate provides the perfect balance of humidity and temperature. But illegal logging, combined with shifting weather patterns, threatens these vital sanctuaries. Extreme weather events, such as unseasonal storms and temperature fluctuations, have wiped out millions of monarchs in a single season. Still, these environmental factors only scratch the surface of the larger mystery. Some experts speculate that the monarch's navigation system, which relies on the Earth's magnetic field and the position of the Sun, could be failing due to increased human activity. Electromagnetic interference from satellites, cell towers, and other technologies might be disorienting these fragile travelers. Whatever the cause, solving the mystery of the missing monarchs is crucial, not just for the butterflies themselves, but for the ecosystems they support. Deep in the Pacific Ocean, a solitary whale sings a song unlike any other. Dubbed the 52 Hz whale, it calls at a frequency much higher than that of other whale species, making it effectively invisible to its peers. For decades, scientists have tracked its lonely melody, but the true identity of this enigmatic creature remains unknown. The first recordings of the 52 Hz whale were captured in the late 1980s by the U.S. Navy's underwater surveillance systems. At first, researchers thought it might belong to a malformed blue whale, as the call shares some characteristics with the species. However, its frequency is far too high for any known blue whale population. Could it be a hybrid between two species, or perhaps an entirely new species of whale? Adding to the mystery is the fact that this whale doesn't seem to follow typical migratory patterns. It roams vast distances across the Pacific, calling out into the abyss without any response. This has earned it the moniker the loneliest whale, though some experts caution against anthropomorphizing its behavior. It's possible that the whale's calls are perfectly suited to its unique ecological niche, and loneliness might not even factor into its existence. Despite decades of research, no one has ever visually confirmed the whale's existence. Is it an ancient relic of an extinct species, a one-of-a-kind anomaly, or evidence of something we've never encountered before? Whatever the answer, the 52 Hz whale serves as a haunting reminder of the vast, uncharted mysteries lurking in our oceans. In the lush rainforests of India, a tiny amphibian performs an elaborate dance to win the favor of a mate. Known as the dancing frog, this peculiar species lifts its legs in the air, waving them in intricate patterns. But these movements are more than just a quirky courtship ritual, they're a key to survival in a competitive environment. Scientists believe the leg-waving behavior, called foot flagging, evolved in response to the frog's noisy habitats. With streams and waterfalls creating constant background noise, traditional croaking wouldn't suffice. Instead, the males developed visual signals to attract mates and ward off rivals. But why are the movements so complex? Some researchers suggest the choreography might communicate health, genetic fitness, or even dominance. What's even more fascinating is that these dances vary between species, suggesting a level of cultural or evolutionary differentiation. However, with many of these frog species critically endangered due to habitat destruction, scientists fear we could lose them before we fully understand their behaviors. Conservation efforts are underway, but the clock is ticking. The mystery of the dancing frogs isn't just about their movements, it's about the environment they call home. These frogs are indicators of a healthy ecosystem, and their survival is intrinsically tied to the future of the rainforests they inhabit. In the shadowy woods of West Virginia, an enigmatic creature has haunted the imaginations of locals for decades. The Mothman, a humanoid figure with glowing red eyes and massive wings, was first reported in the 1960s near the small town of Point Pleasant. Descriptions of the creature are as bizarre as they are chilling, sparking speculation, fear, and an enduring mystery that remains unsolved to this day. The legend began in November 1966, when two young couples reported encountering a large, winged creature while driving near an old TNT factory. They described it as standing over 6 feet tall with wings that span nearly 10 feet. Over the following months, dozens of similar sightings were reported, many near the same factory. But what was it? A misidentified bird, a product of mass hysteria, or something far more sinister? One of the most unsettling aspects of the Mothman legend is its alleged connection to tragedy. In December 1967, the Silver Bridge, which connected Point Pleasant to Ohio, collapsed, killing 46 people. Many locals believe the Mothman sightings were an omen, warning of the impending disaster. This association has earned the creature a reputation as both a harbinger of doom and a supernatural being. Despite countless theories, ranging from mutated wildlife to extraterrestrial entities, no concrete evidence has ever been found to explain the sightings. Some cryptozoologists suggest the creature could have been a large sandhill crane or an owl, while others insist it defies any natural explanation. What's clear is that the Mothman has become more than a mystery. It's a symbol of Point Pleasant's identity, drawing tourists and researchers alike to the town's annual Mothman Festival. Whether it's a cautionary tale, a local myth, or an unsolved enigma, the Mothman continues to captivate those who dare to ask, what if it's real? As we've explored today, the natural world is a vast tapestry of enigmas, woven with threads of wonder and unanswered questions. From the depths of the ocean to the forests of West Virginia, these mysteries challenge our understanding of life itself. But perhaps that's the beauty of it, some answers remain just out of reach, urging us to keep exploring, questioning, and learning. What unites these mysteries is their power to ignite curiosity. They remind us that science is not just about what we know, it's about what we strive to discover. Each mystery represents a puzzle piece in the grand picture of our world, and each brings us closer to understanding the intricate dance of life on Earth. So, what do you think? Which mystery captivated you the most? Are there answers we're missing, or are some questions destined to remain unsolved? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries.